What's going on, YouTube? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Or whatever day you're watching. But my name's Cherie. If you're not familiar with me, we're going to get into it because we about to go into work. Y'all, I think that we have bought into, and I say we meaning the majority, a lot of folks. And if you're just waking up from this, congratulations. But I think a lot of us have bought into this idea of making it by a certain time. And I kind of talked about this before in regards to like feeling late in life. But here's what I think one of the root issues is. I think that, we've glorified getting everything young. And social media hasn't helped. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole article and a whole magazine called what is it called, an Under 30 magazine, where all the folks who have become millionaires and successful people before they hit the age of 30, they're glorified. They're put in a magazine. Is it called 30 Under 30 or something like that? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But there is, I don't know if I want to call it an illusion, but there is an image that has been projected on us that says you need to be successful young. You need to live life up to the fullest while you're young. You need to get married young. You need to have kids young. Well, now actually marriage is starting to be, that's a whole nother video. But the picture of success, meaning having it all, you got to have it while you're young. I will touch on that a little bit. I think marriage it's becoming less and less. People aren't really seeing the value in getting married anymore. But when it comes to kids, though, that's becoming a little bit of a decline because I'm realizing a little, like my generation, there's a lot of us who don't want to have kids. They don't even want kids, or if they do, they just want one. But my point is, in terms of if you want it all, if you want a relationship, if you want the kids, if you want success, if you want to have the money, if you want to be renowned and achieving something, all of that's supposed to happen while you're young. And it's hyped up, even in the day-to-day, not even just in media, but people. You talk to people who are older than you, like if you're below the age of 40 or 45, they'll tell you, oh man, you're young. Just do it. Just do it all. Do it all. Squeeze all the fun out of you. As if to say that once you hit a certain age, life is over. That's basically what is being implied. It's so many things they're like little nuances that are being said without being said. But that's the implication. If you want to travel, do it young. If you want to, anything you want to do it young. And I get it, because there's an establishment that needs to happen. There's a foundation that needs to happen. So by the time you get to be a certain age, you ain't got to worry about that because you put the work in years ago. But I don't think that that's what's being pushed. I think it's being pushed because youth is so hyped up. When you graduate high school, and that's the title on their thing, like the future is yours. And I get it. You want to give hope to the new generation coming out into the world, and you want to encourage and inspire. That's great. But what is that to say about people who are already out here and who have been out here? It's just no hope. Like, once you get to be 25 and you haven't figured it out, or once you get to be 30 and you still haven't figured some stuff out, it's over? Like, just give it up. Just give it up. Well, you're still young. Like, you're 30, you're still young, but you need to start settling down. Or you need to start lowering your standards. You know what? Maybe you should get your feet back on the ground. Like, stop dream chasing. You need to get back into reality. That is still a narrative that's being pushed. And y'all, trust me, I am for dreams. I am for going after what you want. I'm after goals. But I've learned how to be balanced. So I get it. There's a balance between doing YouTube and having a full-time job. You see what I'm saying? There's a balance. There's a balance between pursuing a dream and making sure you're responsible and you can fund that dream and have a place to stay and eat. You know what I mean? But I don't agree with that narrative of you got to pick, because the implication is that once a certain amount of time passes, or once you get to be a certain age, you should quit regardless of what has happened. Now, if a person decides to quit, or if a person decides to just, back off and be like, listen, I've been putting 15 years into this and I still am not where I want, I think it's time for me to just ease up, or maybe I should just let it go. Or if a person individually wants to do that because they're tired, or for whatever reason, there's so many reasons that can go into that, then that's their prerogative. Everybody's journey is different, and everyone's journey is different. And yeah, as you get older, your drive may not be the same. Your energy may not be the same, or you've grown, you've evolved, you've realized that there are other things that are important. You know what I mean? So I get it. But to be in this end all be all, you know what it is? It's kind of like your value is the highest when you're young, but it's even higher when you achieve all the stuff that people say is important. That much more. Like, oh, you made the 30 under 30 list. Oh, you already arrived. You are Mecca. And I just don't agree with that. I think there are so many people who really don't start coming into their own and into their growth and really start thriving until they hit their late 30s, 40s, 50s. There's a couple of quotes that I've seen on Instagram, and it'll have like the dude who created Walmart, the dude who the colonel who made KFC, the dude who helped founded McDonald's. They didn't start. They had so many ventures before they got to where they are. They didn't become quote unquote successful until they was almost 50 years old or past 50. So that's what I don't like. I don't like the notion of, oh, if you haven't made it by a certain age, then it's done. Or, life isn't exciting once you hit a certain age and you still haven't done whatever. So I do want to encourage whoever's watching, like, if you're over the age of 30 and you still haven't done some stuff, but you still want to do some stuff, whatever the stuff is, go for it. Make a plan, figure it out. Don't hinder yourself and be like, oh, well, I'm too old. That's a young man's dreams, or that's a young woman's dreams, or when I was younger. No. Or don't make excuses talking about, oh, I ain't got the money. If you have a job, save some money, make a plan, and make it happen. All right. Because I honestly think that, life actually gets better as you get older. That's been more of my experience. That's a whole nother video. But I love you guys. Subscribe, like, and comment respectfully. And I'll see you in the next video.